Isaac Yadam. And that'll bring up 4th down. Logan Ryan brought a little heat, and Wentz had to unload that one deep and incomplete.
Yeah, and there was a miscommunication in the pass protection. The running back went the wrong direction, did not pick up the outside.
4th down there will bring out punch team Philadelphia. We cut live. Charlotte.
Anderson this time, up to the 44. He's got 5. So I go back to the first half.
Little game rewind. Earlier in the drive, just a moment ago, it was 3rd and 3. Teddy Bridgewater in the pocket. Ian Thomas will snatch it out of the sky. Teddy Bridgewater is 12 of 12 passing for 105 and 2 touchdowns.
The similarities between what New Orleans does and what Joe Brady has brought to this offense with his time being spent with Sean Payton, there are some similarities there, so perhaps a similar way to try to defend it.
On the run game to Davis, can't find the lane, pitches outside, 1st down. Mike Davis, good hard running.
Big play for the Baker Mayfield slide on 3rd down. Punt went to around the 30-yard line. And Deshaun Watson looking like he's going to run. Throws in the last minute. At 3rd and 7, Will Fuller will help the Texans get a fresh set of downs.
Didn't ever catch like a 6-yard out.
No, it's all or nothing. I tell you what, if those young receivers, those big young receivers, he and Equinemius St. Brown, if they start playing well, that Green Bay offense is going to be something.
Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. The quick throw taken in by Diggs.
Teddy Bridgewater trying to maneuver, play clock, wound down, they call his 2nd time out.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Guys, we welcome you to the
With these
broadcast.
run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes it means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
All the way up to the 25, across the 30, Cole gets a block. Only the punter, Scott can stop it. He slows up for a moment, but the Cowboy Jacksonville touchdown. Keelan Cole.
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so the fine schedule on down and distance.
And that deserves a
When you get it to him, he can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quick.
That is a great return. It's the one thing you don't think about, you don't account. You kick the ball into the wind like that, you out-punt your coverage, and you give the returner an opportunity to get his feet in. The blockers get set up, and what a great return by Keelan Cole, and he just gives the little heavy mid-leg into Scott, and he's in for the touchdown.
Wow. Experience.
All right, Green Bay tied for the NFC's best record coming into today, but now for the 2nd time in the first half, they are trailing to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's go back to the Houston drive. Good field goal range.
Absolutely. 3
to the
catches on
22-yard
Andrews.
line.
Good opening
10-yard
drive.
gain
That's
on
a
that
tone
pass.
set.
Yeah, and I like
So
what
here's a
the
1st and
Texans
10
are doing
now
right now.
in Raider territory.
Little
At the
soft stuff
34.
underneath, get rid of the ball quickly. They're trying
Firing
to
quickly is out.
Little game
That's
rewind
complete.
presented by Amazon. Play for the Cleveland Browns.
Zero hesitation that time.
Johnson, and if you remember, he was not happy about his
If you see the coverage
usage
the receiver,
treatment in Cleveland, ended up getting his way out of Cleveland, found himself in Houston, just gains 13 yards against his old team, and there goes Duke again, punching it into the red zone.
The runs and the passes effectively.
very well. Yep. And they have a little bit of off balance, and you still have the wild card in the backfield, right? Which is the quarterback. So he can take off in front at any time, so you always have to be mindful of that.
Athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Downfield, but no one was open, so it was tucked in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
2nd down, this might be 5. Might take a shot right here.
And an open receiver is Randall Cobb, but Cobb is tackled immediately. Good play by the Browns secondary. Ronnie Harrison, who has come on big for Cleveland, and a gain of only 2.
Yeah, and so what they tried to do, it looked like they took Will Fuller and stuck him in the end zone, and they got depth on him. And then that allowed the underneath to be
He's taking it. A nice job by Watson. Being patient. It's not there. Don't take it. Dump it down.
And that will do it for the first quarter here in Cleveland. The Wings
Big hands in the first quarter.
3-0, but the Texans are threatening.
Cleveland sifted through that first quarter after about a half-hour weather delay and stop kickoff there. We'll get you back to Houston drive in the red zone in about 3 minutes. We cut now to Carolina. I'm going to rewind a play for you here that just happened.
On 2nd and 9. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
On the fake.
Ryan firing drive for Bears first down.
Davis, and there is a forward bucket in there, and he goes nowhere.
Mike Davis getting fired up, trying to get some yards on that one. But watch this Teddy Bridgewater pass or attempted pass. He gets sacked. However, look at the replay. Bang. That is as helmet to helmet gets for a quarterback standing in the pocket. And that'll draw a flag every time. 15 yards, foul, move the chains, and the drive stays alive. Professional athlete. And we went 3-1 in the preseason, but when the lights came on and we won the opener, the Saints finished 28-0. Jimmy took Dick Vermeil's advice and went back to who he was when he was at the interesting land.
Bridgewater on third down, looking for Samuel. It's incomplete as Dean was there. Pretty good coverage. Looks like the field goal team will come up and look at Joey Slye.
Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Again, there's that move. That's just a really nice job by Jamel Dean of being able to get there. And maybe one of the outside receivers, kind of taps a little bit more to try and help Curtis Samuel out to get a little bit better of a rub to kind of permit.
Double box in third and inches on the right side of the screen, and the G-Men got the push from the offensive line. Daniel Jones, quarterback, sneak. That drive's going to stay alive. Let's watch the field goal attempt and then take you back to Jersey.
And they were not going to make it. And that will be their final timeout. So two situations where the play clock lost down. That time just some confusion on the coverage unit.
Schwartz concerned about
some of the things that
happened today, specifically that quarterback run game.
Flying in from safety for the
Lawrence
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did
to the 49-yard line. This is why you watch giant running backs. Like, they're running over that
first play of the game.
We are ready to start the second. Well, actually, we're going to show you an Evan Ingram catch. And how about that scoop for the first down? And we are starting the second quarter now in Cleveland. And we'll get you to 3rd and 5 for the Texans in one moment. Actually, now in the double box here. As Daniel Jones marks out the signals. And we get a stoppage there for the Houston.
Watson for the first down. And gets inside the 10. And he's pulled down by Denzel Ward in the process and getting 9 yards.
That's what we were talking about earlier, Dick. So this
Slide drills it right down the middle.
The problem is there's no one in there. There was no help coming. Counting for a quarterback, that takes a lot. It's all about numbers. And when a quarterback becomes a runner, he's not accounted for.
Watson led the Texans in rushing last week with 50 yards. He's going to give it to Duke Johnson, putting in a yard. That's all.
Start
so first and goal becomes second and goal for the Texans.
And then you get the interception.
So the Texans come out here,
the discipline that they showed on defense, because after the offense line to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. And they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
Line are those tackles. Tunsil in particular.
They have to feel
pretty good about rushing for more than 4.5 yards.
Considering the blitz and they just had against them.
Not bad. Second and goal.
7 from the 37.
From the 8-yard line.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders 31.
At the 2 by Jordan Akins.
This time they double it and
tight
pick
end.
up 6.
Now it'll be 3rd down and goal from that point.
He'll take that
a nice quick decision by Watson. Gets the ball out of his hand. Very quickly sets up this 3rd and about 3 or so. 2
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. Well, they hit him in the
Defensively, you got to go
backfield,
some
and he will
really
not
nice tight
escape.
coverages.
And that is not going to get it
Maybe
done.
rubs, they
A
don't like to
loss
call
of a
things on
yard, and it
offense.
brings up 4.
We like to call penalties on defense.
Do you spy Watson in this
You're going to have to keep eyes on the quarterback. But it's tough because it's a short distance.
Offense got to come up with something else.
And here is Watson. And the pass into the end zone. Incomplete to Randall Cobb.
Yeah, they were trying to run, but
out for the
Randall
field
Cobb,
goal.
it's a pick.
This is a
You see it on
49-yard
the top. Watch, he's going to come down inside. Cobb's going to get to the inside, get to the outside. So there's the pick right there. So he tries to avoid him, but that's exactly what it is.
Brandon Cooks.
Yep.
Very little movement after.
Setting his knees to save pass the ball to screen.
It's a nice way of putting it. Okay, now here, look how spread it out. Spread out it is. Now you got to watch Watson. Watson's feet are a huge factor right here.
4th and goal.
And they did, holding them to a field.
And it's the quarterback semi-draw, and he's not going to make it. And it was Myles Garrett, the man of the moment, already with a sack and a 4th and goal stop for the Browns. And Cleveland takes over on downs. Big defensive play for Myles Garrett and Cleveland. So it was Watson that he thought would be the case.
As they come up 1st and 10.
Myles Garrett is having one of those make a case for defensive player of the year type first half of the season. Now that we're in the back half of the season, we'll see how long that continues. Big play for Cleveland. Finds Sterling Shepard, but Shepard stopped short by Alex Singleton and Jalen Mills. Make sure he couldn't turn it upfield.
Well, I get Wayne Gallman in the game. I'm 2-7. I'm playing for something close to first place. I'm at least, at the very least, as much time to try to run football to get this first down.
Timeout is 4th and 1 coming up. Our Verizon halftime report coming up as well. Kirk, what do you have for us? Timeout in that game.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Blitz, bringing it to Fournette, who drops it.
You could hear Tom at the line of scrimmage saying 21-21, and that's Jeremy Chin. He ended up being the guy who came on that
not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Offense tells you they want to come outside and motion on 4th down. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to get off sides with after this one.
A tough ask here. They're going to go for it on
We said at the very least what you're going to do. Let's go that hard count.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They don't need to run another play here before
He'll get frustrated with you when you're not doing it. The attention to detail is such an important part of the game of football. And you can't have little penalties like that. It doesn't seem like much. They'll do a 5-yarder, but boy, they can make things challenging. You've got to be able to execute without hurting yourself.
Remember Shipley first game at center with Brady. You know he's a
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Scotty Miller's got it. And Miller wrapped up by Thompson. Gets back near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you can see Tom Brady kind of loading up like he was going to go deep.
A moment ago, Washington right around midfield, 3rd and 1, inside the handoff.
He'll take a shot to the end zone.
Will
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily.
It's coming.
I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Went in traffic and a first down for Tampa Bay.
And it was one of the things that
3rd and 6, just seconds ago in Green Bay.
This is TJ Yeldon.
As it's bad for the Packers on offense. A big home run play, and they haven't really done much else today. But that's a nice looking ad-lib by Aaron Rodgers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, out 17-yard touchdown earlier in the game. Picks up 22 on that one, and a first down pass.
This well upfield across the 40.
He's got a 4-man run.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And overshot. It's incomplete.
On first
time. Busy Sunday. Let's go back to Carissa Thompson.
Well, it is a busy Sunday. Here we go. Jags trailing 7-3 against the Packers. Keelan Cole, he's very busy. He's returning this one 91 yards for the score, his first career punt return. The 1-7 Jags get it up 10-7, excuse me, in Green Bay.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
You changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
By the way, Dante Jackson,
Find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice to the right. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back.
3rd and 7. Baker Mayfield from his own end zone, looking, and Jarvis Landry flashed at the last moment. Spike at the end of that play, picking up the line to gain. Cleveland holds on to the ball.
We'll see them keep attacking that side of the football. They get one more play off for a 2-1. They flip it to Brown now, coming near side, and that's a late 12.
Pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3.
And the Panthers did a nice job as we hit the 2-minute warning here from Charlotte. Well, we've seen some good quarterback play today. These NFC
3rd and 8 in Green Bay.
It's a first down. Around the 40-yard line of Jacksonville going out of bounds.
That's the one you got. Second down, you come up, right? And you collision that little curl route. And now this is the tackle you got to make in the open field. You've done everything right. It's 3rd and long. You force the check down, but you can't miss that tackle against these guys in this building.
Anderson because
you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
That's the NFL. You can't just do it on second down. You got to do it play in and play out if you're going to be great.
Are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Slipping it back.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the
15. No doubt. What we're seeing from this Jacksonville Jaguars defense is them being physical. They are being physical, except for when you want to be about 8 feet.
So when you
want to flop, which is how they go to Miles Davis. Watch this. So here's a good tackle. There's your physical play. And then here comes Vlade.
2nd and 7. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
There's no foul on
It's
that
gotta be another pick.
Force bearing down on him there.
Well, so hard. They want to be physical, Greg, but you've got, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Offense in desperate need of conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
You do.
From the gun, it's Carr.
But when you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, you're coming in here 1-7 against this high-powered offense. You have to take something away, and that something is the finesse game. You can't allow them to dig and dunk and get the ball into their playmakers' hands and just allow them to run after the catch.
This for a change in field position from inside the 10. Here's first down on the other side of the field.
Nice move to get down.
Shotgun now for Paul. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is
Remember I told you, Jarvis Landry spiking the football after first down. They changed him for a personal foul on that one after. But it's still a first down. Browns 3 plays later, however, incomplete. Baker Mayfield trying to go to Rashard Higgins. And so Cleveland will eventually.
He'll look downfield for Waller. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
High-scoring offense.
That should have never happened, though. They didn't give me the user pick.
Just short on 3rd and 1.
It's 10 with a shot.
Looks like he has it up for the first down.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away.
He got the first down. Well, it was the plan of Doug Marrone and the Jags to limit the end zone, so we will start Aaron Rodgers, right, as contained as you can, this offense.
Yeah, you think about what we're talking about. This Jacksonville Jaguars defense has done a tremendous job thus far in this game. You're talking about a team that's 28th in passing yards allowed. And
big play by the Buccaneers gives them 1st and goal to Tampa Bay. We double box them in.
Start with a 1st and 10.
1st and goal. The run for Ned and Burris stacks him up. Every opponent, every Sunday is Jones. Gets down around the 20, held down as well.
One of the other guys, hoping to hold down that tight end position, Justin Burris.
Before the Bucs next play, before the Packers next play, here's the big play I was telling you about. It's Gronkowski. That looks like old Gronk right there. Catching it over the top of one-on-one coverage, dragging a couple of tacklers inside the 10-yard line. 44 yards for the future Hall of Fame tight end.
Back to Fournette. Brady steps into it, throws. Evans is inbounds. Touchdown!
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, despite that lack of
From his corner spot, Devontae Adams. All the way down around the 7-8 yard line.
Open up this offense and widen this margin.
Yep.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every
Definitely has the 2 feet down, and it looks like he's just got really strong hands all the way through the process of that
usually
catch.
means there's a tire
That is
breakdown.
tremendous.
That is outstanding.
Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing
Clearly a
something
catch.
else. The bottom
Caught
line
it.
is,
2 feet in, made that football move into the ground.
the playmakers quick, allowing them to run after the catch.
Playmaker ends up at the top 43. 1st and goal. Aaron Jones. Down to the 35-yard line. Second goal to Tyler Burns, who gets about 20 snaps a game. Running back, receiver, returners headed to the locker room. We'll get an update after the half from Jim Hale.
It's awfully big here as you see a swerve come off the field. Jacksonville will get the ball. They defer. And if you're Doug Marrone and your team boss right now, you are just hoping that you can hold this crew to a field goal, and you better be accounting for Devontae Adams. Leads the league in targets down here in the red zone. It's so dangerous. They're going to try to double him as much as they can. But man, holding in Green Bay to a field goal, getting the ball to begin the half, big stretch downs.
8 touchdowns. Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers leads it in for a Packer touchdown.
Rodgers, the running touchdown.
That's his first
Look at Rodgers.
this season.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on
When
EA
he gets
Sports.
outside of the pocket, and that's just a credit to what he's done over the course of his career. He can beat you in so many ways.
Here's the 7th play of this
This is
drive.
one of
This is
them.
3rd and 4.
16 years in, he can still beat you with it.
And how about the celebration for Rodgers? Nowhere to go for a Lambeau lead, so what's going to happen? It's like, hey, probably ran for a touchdown here this year, and it gives them a lead 14-10. All right, we're live with the Lions, but let's rewind what just happened a moment ago. You have Alex Smith throwing to Terry McLaurin, trying to get the first down. Ball comes loose as he's getting taken down to the ground. They called that a catch and a fumble before he was on the ground. There's a little look at the replay there. Obviously, it's review being called a turnover.
I don't know. That looks like, man, I don't know.
Held the ruling on the field. So Lions football trying to get into field goal.
And a touchdown in the other direction on the
Stafford on
second
2nd and 2. Another completion. This one to Hall. First down. 42 seconds.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Let's check in with Kurt Menefee to see what's coming up on the Verizon halftime.
Do that again.
And when you start
First time ever, every single game going on in the NFL right now is being played on Fox. No matter which one of these contests they're getting, we'll break it down for
Don't
you.
test my user, bro. Stop that silly stuff.
Verizon halftime show.
Thank you, Kurt.
And a great return as he
43
gets
seconds left.
close to
2
the
timeouts left.
You didn't learn your lesson all game?
Looking off.
I'm going at my user the whole game.
The Lions were fighting
One time the game's done. I should have 5 interceptions this game.
trips left.
because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment.
Amendola, who hands it off. Dangerous play there by the veteran Amendola. Marvin Jones, there is a flag down.
I think they might say he was full.
I think you were... Carolina with 8 seconds remaining before the half. They're going to get a timeout. I think Bucks called it to set the defense here. They just hit a big DJ Moore pass. You can see the replay ISO of it here. To get into field goal range with 8 seconds remaining in a 17-17 game. And is that going to go to a booth review? I think maybe that's why we had the timeout there, or the stoppage in the game. It has to be under 2 minutes. It would be an automatic booth review.
Opportunity to either hand it inside,
Second down and 1.
To run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, leaving the receiver on the run.
And here's Will Johnson, nowhere to run. Let's see if he makes something out of it, and he does. And we'll have the first down. Time for a game break. Here's Carissa Thompson.
I think the Packers trailing 10-7. Aaron Rodgers going to keep this one for himself. 5-yard score. His first rushing touchdown of the season. He's got his team up 14-10. Big Matt and Sarah.
All right, Carissa, thank you very much. And a interesting 2-yard pickup. Looked like he was trapped at first. Patient. Yeah, he's good patience and bouncing to the outside. So now the Texans are on the 26 of Cleveland.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him in a 3rd-and-1 situation.
Incomplete. Dropped that time by Cooks.
On 3rd down, they go with Singletary.
And a flag down.
Takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
Flag down at the line of scrimmage.
5-yard touchdown run.
In that area.
The Bills will add on to their lead.
Before the ball was snapped, false start.
His guys will go for 2
Offense number
here.
78. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Well, that's Laramie Tunsil. Yeah, Laramie Tunsil. What happened there? 2 guys up. Yeah.
He's not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown pass to kick it away.
Time back on the clock, but that takes away a big gain, obviously.
Take it about 7
Right, Dean,
yards
guess
deep.
what? They are walking the football back right now, so I think there's our answer. Well done, Dean, with explanation. A close play, but Darryl, you were on it, and the review is going to bring it back. So it looked like a monumental play. Yeah, come all the way back. We'll put a couple seconds back on the clock.
A monumental play and a big mistake by Tampa Bay. And I'm the one that, hey, I think they're just going to run it into the defense, go in at halftime, and let's get ready for the second half.
A lot of people think
Double box in the Detroit Lions. 38 seconds before the half here at Ford Field.
I think maybe you go play action.
First touches the player who was on the receiving end of the handoff. So what Mike saw was that he thought he was behind
Get this well past midfield.
last second, third down.
Just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Back-to-back good
I knew I
plays.
learned
Had
something
a
today,
on
man.
first
That
down.
was news to me. I thought it was where the guy got the football at.
Flush to
Straight
his
touched
right.
the football. I knew I learned something.
And his throw is
The whole handoff process, that measure point takes a second. So
receiver. Second down.
that one falls in.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play.
Get the
hoping
All-New Fox Sports
someone
app
would come
for
open
all the
downfield,
news, social,
but they never
live
did.
games, if you didn't care about all.
On 2nd and 7, Houston still looking for points here in the first half. And Sean Watson, he can make plays, but he also doesn't take a lot of sacks when he starts doing that. And the defensive line converges on him there for another sack.
Struggle a bit this year.
And this is intercepted.
Missed a
And
field
that
goal
should
attempt
do
now
it.
in 4 straight
Levi
games.
Wallace with a pick.
Not missing that one.
The Bills take over
14-year
The Bills come to the line to start
And
their
we
next
cut back
drive.
to Cleveland.
Defensively, there's still 3 timeouts. Do you even need to use them at this point?
So now it's 3rd down and 17.
Anyway, and it seems
If
like
they don't play him in a little bit of a
Does
zone,
it
keep
just send a
everything in
message
front of
you're
him.
not quitting?
Force Watson to be able to keep it down in front of those markers.
Now they're back to the 34. And here's Watson. And the pass is caught underneath, and another flag goes down.
Yeah, the flag fest here in Cleveland.
Yes, it is. Maybe Maybe they want to see how far the wind will carry them.
It could be. Maybe it's like Sheldon Cooper should be here. Fun with flags.
Fuller had caught that last pass.
I think they did a really nice job, this Cleveland defense, of getting that.
With the pick.
Moments ago in Green Bay, Jake Luton, the rookie quarterback, second start in his NFL career, and intercepted. His receiver fell down as he was trying an in-cut there, and Adrian Amos, the safety, steps up to make the play. This is instant field goal range. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers would love to get a touchdown out of this one. 90 seconds, a little under 90 seconds before halftime at Lambeau.
Extra possessions. You have a chance to be the #1 seed. They don't need a lot of help. Aaron doesn't need much, but if you can give him a couple extra possessions via takeaway a game, you win your division and you set yourself for success.
Quick pass to Jones. Aaron Jones with a first down at the 15-yard line.
And those plays, Greg, that we saw that interception, that's a 1 in 17. Right, that is why and how, and it's unfortunate, and it's, you know, you love to see Eifert keep his feet, but this is also where the Packers are 6-2. They capitalize and don't make those mistakes, and that's a tough one for Luton. You want him to play with anticipation, right? There was a line there of how aggressive do you want to be before half, and unfortunately didn't have the help of his teammate around him.
Well, they'll have the wind at his back, and they need to try to get the ball deeper against the reserve corners. On first down, Rodgers is going to go down. It's a sack at the 25-yard line. Just the 9th sack of the season. That's Devon Hamilton, the rookie from Ohio State.
He does a nice job right inside here. A little game between he and the guy they call, what, the Wyoming Cowboy, Taven.
Check out this play in the Houston-Cleveland game. 48-yard field goal attempt, or is it? They snap it directly to Kaimi Fairbairn, the kicker, and he really kicks it. Punts it inside of the 5-yard line. So they get the field position, but a 48-yard field goal, there are like 20-mile-an-hour winds in Cleveland. That's the only thing that Romeo Crennel could have been thinking about there, because you just don't pass up a 48-yard field goal unless you think there's not a good chance of making it. And the game still is 3-0 with Cleveland getting the ball at the 4-yard line.
Takeaways. They got their first fumble recovery last week in the loss to the Texans on 2nd and 20. Rodgers with a quick pass. Jamal Williams knocked down right away. And the clock runs under 30 seconds until halftime. Each team with a couple of timeouts, but it seems like Green Bay wants to use one now.
Green Bay, 30 seconds.
Facing a 3rd down and 7. Let's check in with the guys in Los Angeles.
For the first time ever, every single game going on in the NFL right now is being played on Fox. So no matter which one of these contests you're getting, we'll break it down for you and tell you about the rest of the league when we come back at the Verizon Halftime Show.
Thank you, Kurt. Checking some of those scores, still the Giants up on the Eagles. The Lions, 17-3 advantage at home against Washington. And the interception by Luton with the defense in a difficult spot. But Greg mentioning moments ago, a chance on 3rd and 17. We haven't seen them blitz as much as they have been in the previous 4 games. Let's see if they do it here with Rodgers, 15-19.
Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing.
Middle of the field, Devontae Adams in the end zone.
With Carson Wentz on the field of the Eagles.
But that's back at the 32-yard line.
Wow. You know where it's going in the red zone.
Offense, 7
And that's coming back. Second major call on Billy Turner. And that's a big one.
Sure is. You're playing zone there, Chris. It's 3rd and 17. You're not going to pressure. You're going to play 2 deep zone. Try to keep everything in front of you, but you better be where Devontae is, and here's going to be the hold on Turner. That's Josh Allen, and he just wins off the jump. And yep, it's going to draw the penalty flag. I didn't necessarily love the chop block. That's the right call. and you're playing two-man coverage, you're thinking you can take him away with that coverage? No, you can't.
Nice looking play from Rodgers to Adams is wiped out.
First and 10. Here's Williams.
27. Just trying to get there.
This one just shy of 40, down at the 39.
And Adams
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
around the 21-yard line.
Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it
That's
past
minimizing
the 50.
the damage in a sudden change environment. Exactly, Greg, what you asked this defense to do.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Run with Sanders. And down to 44, 5 yards that time.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
Mason Crosby.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the
11
run
out of
blitz and
11
protecting it
tries
and
this year.
blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running
Field goal there right
you're going
before
to
the half.
smother it.
Here, right before the half of the Giants Eagles game. They were going to try and line up a Hail Mary into the end zone, but Daniel Jones couldn't get the pass off. Philadelphia's defense, man, they went after the quarterback. They had 28 sacks coming into today. That's third best in the NFL. 59-yard field goal.
And he's going to be swallowed up.
Packers add to their lead with just 2 ticks left. 17-10 Green Bay.
12 yards. And it's fourth down.
We mentioned when we came on about those 2 lost teams in the NFC, along with the Packers at 6-3 and Seattle and the Saints. At the moment, this is what the playoff picture would look like. Remember that extra 2 gets it this year, and getting that top seed, huge, because it's just one team that gets it this year.
And everybody's kind of taken their turn, right? To be, wow, after Tampa throttles Green Bay, you're like, man, Tampa's back. Seattle starts so red hot. You know, Russell Wilson's unstoppable. Green Bay is 4-0. They have a bye week. They lose a couple. New Orleans, man, Drew Brees looks old. I think each and every one of those teams through the first half of the season has made an argument to be the league's best. But I know this, Greg, if Green Bay handles their business, afternoons like this, playoff games in this environment, even without the fans, just because of the weather, can be very, very challenging.
The Bills have taken the early lead.
It's Claybrooks bringing it out.
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's Mozart's going to handle
As a
it?
member of the
One side
Jags,
handled
that'll
it
bring us
way
to the
better.
half.
They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just
Our
had an
old
insult to
Navy
injury.
playing
Yeah,
the
that just
first
tells you on the defensive side,
All right, that
they
was a
didn't come
troubling
out
score
ready
for
to
Green
go.
Bay fans.
Still reeling from the fact that
First
the ball
quarter
got
and some of the
turned
second quarter, but Packers go in to the locker room with a 7-point lead. J.J. Watt tackle for loss for Houston. That Texans and Browns game, boy, they played a quick quarter plus as they were at the 2-minute warning. They have caught up quickly after the half-hour weather delay that we saw there in Cleveland. Kareem Hunt there tackled for a loss of about 3 or 4 yards
Accepted, of
by
course, and that moves him
the
back
former
5.
defensive player of the year. All right, all the other games are at the half. 2-minute warning there in the Cleveland game. We got a late window that should be very fun coming up in a couple hours from now. Ben Roethlisberger and the 8-0 Pittsburgh Steelers will be featured in the late window. The last undefeated team in the NFL hosting the 2-5-1 Cincinnati Bengals. Ben did not practice this week in isolation because of COVID protocols.
Yeah, it's definitely different than years past, just because typically when I haven't practiced, I've been at least on the field behind the quarterbacks, hearing the calls that were made, hearing the play call coming from the coach, Pouncey's calls, things like that. So as Coach Tomlin would say, in helmet perspective, even if you're not out there, you at least can hear it, be a part of it. So it's definitely different. I watched every play in practice, but you just watch it on your iPad at home, so you don't get to hear all those things. So it's definitely a lot different than anything I've experienced before.
Third down and 5 with 2 minutes to play. Each team has all 3 timeouts remaining.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Plenty of time, and the pass is caught. Higgins
making about 7 yards
Just to be
deep.
clear, Ben Roethlisberger did not test positive for COVID, but he was in close contact with someone who did, and thus the protocols pushed him off the practice field and into isolation. He was cleared a day ago, so he is good to go here later today in the late window for the undefeated Steelers.
Kareem Hunt carrying to the 45-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6-man, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Hunt into the backfield, and he'll get the first down and drive into Houston territory. This is perhaps the most explosive we've seen the Browns so far offensively.
Yeah, and it has been revolving
and
around.
brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Then 12 yards, and the
It's a
hurry up.
really nice
And Mayfield has to get rid of it in a hurry. Facing the big pass rush that time.
Browns in a hurry up at the end of the first half. Second half kickoff is underway between the Giants and the Eagles. Both teams under 500, but one of these two teams is in line to have a home playoff game come January. NFC East.
Second back come in and maybe make that run.
And he did a nice job of making Mayfield have to
So
throw
ball position
Watt
now at the 3.
picking up his 100th career sack last week against Jacksonville in his brilliant career. Also forced a fumble.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure.
Second down and 10 from the 43. And throws behind the receiver. And making the catch was Peoples-Jones. That was a tough catch to make. Great catch behind him. Donovan Peoples-Jones did a nice job of falling behind his head. All the people in Michigan are saying, where the heck is that guy? We need one of them up here now.
It's a 6-yard touchdown
Rookie
pass.
from Michigan, taken in the 6th round. And the Browns call their first time.
And he'll bang that one through.
Time out there. We'll watch Carson Wentz and the Eagles. Dumb penalties. That's just a dumb penalty.
Even at 7 now as they kick it away.
From the 16 on first down. Wentz.
And that one will bounce out of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And let me show you what I'm talking about. And this is where you got to be able to save it and understand there's nothing to be gained. I get it's all the effort and all that kind of good stuff, but watch us pushing it back. It's not necessary. There's nothing going to be accomplished. You just have to have the
62-32, kind of expected that way.
Yeah, it's been kind of a weird game because it almost feels like the Texans have had way more offense than what Cleveland's had.
Well, the
Buffalo offense
Browns
ready to go
really
for their
opened
next
up the gap
drive.
with
And
total yardage.
reference to the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you
That's a
score a
throw by
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last
I want you to
drive.
watch this at the end of this play. Watch how he contorts his body to even give himself a chance to make that catch. That's completely off the quarterback. The ball's thrown out. He's got a big play.
He knows it. Second look. Tell you what, Hunt did tried to do a great job of holding it against his leg.
That's a really look. In order to do that, Dick, you're moving in midair to try to contort your body to get the position.
I saw it in slow motion.
And it looked a little slower there, didn't it?
4th down and 4. Here's Mayfield on 4th and 4. Running out of the pocket and being chased, and the pass is incomplete. Flag is down, however. Landry, the intended receiver, and a penalty flag. Shoe is down at the 10-yard line.
Dick, it looked like a shoe might be down, not a flag.
What?
A yellow shoe? It was a yellow shoe.
You wear the yellow shoe.
Who's wearing yellow?
Watch this on the back on top. Landry, he gets, and there it is.
Oh, you're right.
It comes flying off.
It's an orange.
He threw a shoe on himself.
It's an orange shoe from the Cleveland Browns.
That one, partner. They go back to back.
You know what I say?
Excellent games. And really wouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's the best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get involved early.
Texans hold on 4th down and take over on downs on their 37-yard line.
They haven't shown the propensity of being able to
Coming up, it's the Verizon halftime report.
21 yards.
Here's Johnson. Flag down. Johnson gets to the 42-yard line, but the penalty.
Defender can step up and fill.
And it's a hold against
Perfectly
Gibson.
executed crossing route. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on the roll.
Someone is on the center, Nick Martin.
That might affect the play calling there for the half.
On the ground at Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as
Boston Scott on first down. There's a crease, and Boston Scott with some speed. Down the sideline, trying to outrace Logan Ryan. He'll step through the tackle, and
he scored on that? Wow.
Second down, here's Allen.
Yards for Boston Scott.
Being chased
and
out
the
left.
Eagles strike tackle for the third.
Well, the defensive coverage was good. So
Three of their
timeouts. Play in the zone, and it worked out.
I wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you've got to take your chances with him doing exactly that.
Took yard pick up there.
All the way to the end zone.
That's going to be it.
Extra point splits the
Last time the team went to the locker room before the kickoff because of the weather. And the Browns, come on back, Cole. Not so fast, Sailor.
Texans start taking off their timeout. This is a 30-second timeout.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Not so fast.
This will make it into
They are
the end
looking
zone.
at the Boston Scott touchdown. You see that foot right there wasn't on the white line. It was a different camera angle they might show to us. This camera angle here, you judge for yourself. Further his heel touches. While they look at this, we'll step aside. The ruling when we return.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up first and 10.
Is white. Obviously, the stripe is white.
That's complete
That's a
to
tight one. I'm not sure it's enough to overturn.
They work this well upfield across the 45.
Run out the clock.
Lined up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Second timeout.
Another timeout. Another timeout. And it's third down, 6 seconds. Not sure about the question mark there. Let's go back.
We hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter.
Interesting. Kevin Stefanski is going to use his timeouts to try and force a punt. We'll double box in. Carolina and Tampa Bay into the third quarter. Washington and Detroit into the third quarter. The respective sideline reporters doing their work. I will point out, the Buccaneers and Panthers, Teddy Bridgewater and Tom Brady combined in that game on the left here, 30 of 38, make it 31 of 39 right now, 292 yards and 4 touchdowns. Crisp quarterback play between Brady and Bridgewater.
He's got a first down and much
Third down's going to win the game. It's been talked about all week long by both teams, and what happens? Tampa Bay comes out and goes 6 for 7 on third down. Carolina goes 1 for 5 in the first half. And just officially, Texans and Browns have gone to the half. The clock ran out there, so 3-0 Cleveland with the lead at home.
Jones up to the 40. Interesting how Bruce Arians rotates these running backs. You know, they generally stay on the field the entire length of the drive, whether it's 3 plays or 8 yards.
Stafford, level 17, as Amendola heads to the sideline. Clear his eyes out a bit.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
That ball knocked down, flag down.
The Bills are going to go ahead
Sweat
and use their final
got a hand on it.
It's
been a heck of a year for Montez Sweat.
Important third down.
Holding. Offense, number 68. 10-yard penalty, first down.
That's Taylor Decker.
Taylor Decker over there.
Here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be taken down.
He hold before you give him a sack, man. He's not giving him a sack in the last 10 games he's played. Montez Sweat with a great move to beat him straight off the line. And I feel you, Decker. I hold before I give up a sack as well.
He hasn't allowed a sack in 10 games over 11 months. That's over 700 snaps.
First to the 1-yard line.
Bottled up by a swarming Washington defense.
That's the Washington D-line that I'm used to seeing. 4 first-round picks all flying to the football.
Taking it in from a yard out.
Look at the push.
And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing.
We're going to double box and hand off to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Chris Godwin just made this catch and run, and Bucs are in
This
business.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
There's the look at that. Meanwhile, Sam Franklin is hurt for Carolina.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And there's an injury timeout. So a big gain 31 yards to Godwin, and the Panthers check on Franklin.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a
Go to the
minute to go
scoreboard here. We were waiting on the official announcement in Jersey about the Boston Scott touchdown. Ruling on the field was a touchdown, and the ruling was upheld. We showed you the replay there. Apparently, the replay officials felt the same way we did in the studio. Not enough conclusive video evidence, so they did not overturn the touchdown. And on top of that, the Eagles lined up and went for two, and Miles Sanders bangs it in there. So the Eagles now are just down a field goal. Doug Peterson is avant-garde when it comes to going for two and playing the analytics at any time during the game. And cashes in for that one. As one more look at the Boston Scott touchdown, 14-11, Eagles and Giants at MetLife Stadium.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Into third quarter action with the Lions and the Washington football team. DeAndre Swift screen, and he saw some room, so he's like, he was going to wait for his lineman, but he had more wheels than the lineman and says, I'm going for it. He caught it here and ran it into Washington territory as the Lions with a touchdown lead will check that there. That DeAndre Swift play, I believe, did stand. They take a commercial timeout. 25 yards on the DeAndre Swift catch and run. Good looking running back out of Georgia that the Lions have incorporated more and more as the season has gone on, and then officially named him the starter today, DeAndre Swift. All right, Giants are back with the football on the field, and we'll listen in.
And the Giants, whose lead is cut to 3, 4 from the 25-yard line. Wayne Gallman back in their running back. And Gallman to carry on first down. And Gallman with penetration, nowhere to go. Brandon Graham brought him down. T.J. Edwards knifing into the backfield as well.
You know, T.J. Edwards is an undrafted free agent out of Wisconsin. And Jim Schwartz was talking about him this week. And he just needs his opportunity. And once he's gotten his opportunity, he's really instinctive. See that? Getting escaping the block of Thomas right there, number 78, with a little swim arm. Finds the football instinctively.
Double watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers out of the TV timeout, trying to break the 17-17 tie. Sterling Shepard with a nice grab from Big Blue.
Pulls it down and just throws away the Ronald Jones was out there along with Jeremy Chin. Flag was in that area.
Here for first and 10.
We'll see.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Defense number 24.
Trying to do a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Said it was on Rasul Douglas.
Yeah, it's been a battle out there. We remember him down on the goal line earlier in the first half. And it's been physical, you know, trying to get off those releases. But yeah, I think that's a good call. I think if he doesn't come back and re-engage, he's fine. But when he comes back the second time right there, that's an easy call for the official. Doesn't really have a lot of room.
Sterling Shepard made a big catch for the G-men. Golden Tate just made a big catch for the G-men. And Ronald Jones goes inside the 10-yard line.
Cuts back at the 5 and twists his way down to the 2. Avonte Maddox with a shoestring tackle to keep him out of the end zone. And the pace continues for the Giants. Gallman on 2nd and goal, shrugging off contact to the goal line, and he stopped just short.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially
is lost out on 1st and goal, and they'll fake Brady looking that way, throwing that way. Quickly trying to go high again for Evans like it worked before, just missed.
And you basically have Nick Gates kind of watching the game and not finishing his block. Did you see him look back and see where Wayne Gallman was? Don't look back and see where your running back is. Actually finish the play, and Gallman would have been in the end zone.
So now 3rd and goal. On top before, this time Gallman just barrels his way into the end zone. Giants toast it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for Devin Singletary.
Go back to that one again. It was Giants.
They're the low guys. Watch this push a double team on Fletcher Cox right here. This is the one that seals the deal. Anytime you can knock a guy into the backside over the relief of the linebacker coming from the backside to clean it up, you're going to have great results. And we know that Wayne Gallman likes it.
Perfect. 22 for 22 with points and goal to go. And here we go again.
As the kicks away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line. So the same result, but he opted for the touchdown.
Brady, pressure, looking to run, taken down. Brian Burns got to him as Brady's going to end up getting a yard, but it looks like the field goal team.
The Eagles offense set to begin their
job
next
by
drive.
Carolina down around the goal line. String of plays, turning away the Buccaneers. We'll see what they do on fourth down. Lions have found the red zone.
On first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward. A gain of 4.
Peterson by himself makes a nice cut. Cuts it back inside.
Whoa, what's going on?
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Ronald Dart, 4-yard field goal.
Sanders has it.
For Suckup, he's got a 23-yarder in this
Get this
game.
one across the 45.
To give Tampa Bay the lead, and Suckup is true. So the Buccaneers have to settle for
First down.
Last week, not an easy week for Madden.
For sure, I'm wearing the jersey and I get playing with them. Yeah, for sure, and it's my name. But yeah, you know it.
Watching all the practices on Zoom and communicating with players and coaches on FaceTime. Wednesday is first day back in practice. Picking up 2. He said it's just good to be back out
beat the
there.
press.
It's horrible.
Here in this Lions game, let's back
Come on, Levi.
take a bit on first and 10.
Marquise Goodwin.
Matthew Stafford fired. Had some catch. Marvin Jones with a
I think the Cardinals are going to win today. So
77 yards and a touchdown.
the Bills don't have 2 of their top 3 corners. So
Told him it was a cool video that his wife posted on Instagram.
that doesn't bode well for the Bills today.
To get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They had
No better weapon in the world,
after
man.
they'd been tied.
See those babies.
I mean, we still have Tre'Davious, but as far as the rest goes,
6. That's going to be another Lions first down and a touchdown. 40.
even though we're missing 2 corners, we're missing our second corner, we're missing we're missing 2 of them, not just one.
15-yard score for Swift.
We'll see, I guess. I hope so. The Bills got a good offense, but the Cardinals' defense isn't bad. Nobody talks about the Cardinals' defense.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4.
Just run through Orland and get a touchdown. Great play by Swift.
Made up just over 7 minutes on that drive.
Firing quickly as Allen, that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch.
Yep. Yeah, all COVID stuff. So I mean that doesn't bode well for the Bills. But he's our second tight end. Our first tight end is Dawson Knox, so I guess that's good. But
Well, Jake Luton's starting to get in a little trouble here in Green Bay. Luton sacked Zadarius Smith.
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Can I hike the ball? Jeez.
Third down. All right, 5 games here in the early window. And keep in mind, we are just a little over an hour and a half away from 6 games kicking off in the late window. The Masters is pretty much over, folks. Justin Johnson running away from not even a contest in the final round. So you don't need to worry about the golf. Keep it right here with Americans.
Wow.
The number 1 overall pick in the draft in Pittsburgh, taking on division rival Pittsburgh Steelers. Joe Burrow trying to hang the first loss.
That's one-on-one. You gotta block him there.
If Joe Burrow, a rookie quarterback, could give Pittsburgh their first loss of 2020. Last time we saw that happen, the last rookie quarterback to beat the last remaining undefeated team in the NFL in the back half of the season.
Got sucked into an animation.
Did it years ago against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts were like 14-0, and they pulled out all their starters because they had the #1 seed already locked up. We'll see Burrow versus Ben a little bit later today.
Sanders and the Eagles are going to make something out of nothing and a first down to the 46-yard line as we check back in Los Angeles with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks so much, Ken. Lions up 17-3 against Washington. Matt Stafford finds DeAndre Swift, who scores 15 yards out. Stafford's third passing touchdown of the day. Lions up big in this one, 24-3. Kevin?
Man, yeah, that was a good pass.
In that one, but
I'm glad Allen's finally doing better, because it sucks when you're playing with a terrible quarterback.
Let's see if the snaps are more accurate. That's a bad one. This game. Better.
He was brought down there by Will Parks.
Now Miles time finds Rager and a first down. Let's go back up on that snap.
Eagles on the move, but not in the red zone just yet. We've got to show you what just happened in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers throwing from deep in his own end zone. It's Devontae Adams, and he gets stripped of the football. Miles Jack scoops it up on the hop, shakes a would-be tackler, gets it inside the 20, and tackled out of bounds at about the 17-yard line, and the entire Jags team, it would appear.
I don't know if they're gonna play Tre'Davious just shadowing him though. Like I don't know if that's a good idea, because Christian Kirk's not bad, so they might play a good amount of zone.
Take you live to Green Bay here. Green Bay, Jags ran one play, and they just got a holding penalty, so it's like not out of the red zone, but let's listen in.
That's literally the first time I've ran that play this year. He covered the crosser, and I just didn't take the first down. I wasn't patient enough. Good game, man.
You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Shit.
Use the first of his timeouts as they get it right at the 37 on this strong one all the way down to the 15-yard line. He has that the longest in his career. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Philadelphia's offense trying to...
They're going to have to, because we don't have a lot of talent besides Tre'Davious at corner today.
That's the rookie first-round pick, Jalen Rager, 16-yard pick right to midfield. Rager leads them in receiving yards and receptions so far here in this game.
And he can't get it through. He's taken down. Use their final timeout as the clock will stop for 21 seconds to go at the end of football.
Buccaneers got a field goal out of their last possession. We saw that here on red zone. And here comes Teddy Bridgewater trying to answer it. Go to DJ Moore, who's had himself a nice game so far. That's a 17-yard grab, first down Panthers. DJ Moore, 79 yards and a touch.
Prolific stuff in the history of undrafted rookie free agent running backs.
He's only 5'9", facing a 3rd and 6 days in.
I get that sometimes, but not all the time.
They spread him out that way.
End zone, Keelan Cole, touchdown, Jags!
He threaded the needle on that one, and a Southern-style Lambeau lead. Duel.
That was a rocket between about 4 different zone defenders for Green Bay that were all looking at this inside slant and watching it whistle right by them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
We cut away from the Jags touchdown to get you to a Eagles red zone possession.
Down to the 20 here goes.
For the Giants.
On second and
Pick up
6.
there at 22.
Here comes the pressure. Here comes Sanders. Sanders to the edge. Miles Sanders with a first down and more. And Miles Sanders sets the Eagles up with a first and goal just shy of the 5.
So the pressure comes from Bale, right? Number 55. Now, when you bring pressure off this side, somebody always has...
Eagles moving the football. We'll come right back to their play after we show you third quarter action. Texans and Browns. And Duke Johnson, who you know loves putting up numbers against his old team.
I had to throw that.
Breaks that one for a first down.
I mean, I didn't have to throw it there, I guess. But, yeah, good game, man. You won.
Because the pressure's coming from the other side. That's
I ran out of time because that last pick.
That got hit outside, but continue. This is first and goal to 5.
in motion. First red zone trip today to the Eagles.
I don't think I even had any. I don't think I had anybody open here besides the flat route, which I can't throw. Maybe Beasley. Nah, that corner's playing flat. He would have jumped it.
Watch Matt Fryer on this. He's gonna pull, and he's gonna run to the goal line with nobody to block.
Yeah, just not enough time to make that comeback there.
So you've got a Boston Scott touchdown run. You've got a Corey Clement touchdown.
Well, this is the big mistake. It's 3rd and 1.
All the backs.
I haven't run this play one time this year.
In the middle on 2nd and 4. Here's McLaurin.
Not a great time to run a play. First time. He's on him.
When you talk about more
Should just thrown it away.
When you're not the starting quarterback,
I thought I had a step on him, but there's no way I could fit that ball in there.
It's hard to get that timing down. So once a guy gets hurt,
That was good user coverage.
It's almost like, you're running off. You have nothing to go on because you haven't practiced with the runs in so long.
We're keeping the offense on the field. They're going for 2 again for Philadelphia. Now this math here, I'm gonna need to talk to Doug Peterson. This one's curious here. If you kick the extra point, it's just a field goal game. He's gonna line up to go for 2, it would appear. A stoppage in the game. Is there an injury timeout? We'll keep it in the double box here as Alex Smith and the Washington football team trying to get their first touchdown of the day. Or is this a 2-point conversion, or do they call Clement down? Maybe they called him down?
Did they call him down?
Okay, we got to sort that out there.
I'm watching Red Zone when I'm playing too. I think he said a touchdown.
with his legs and off the hands of McKissick is taking your word for it. In fact,
Probably shouldn't this one.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and look anyway.
You got to come up with this one, man. Especially in a game like this, plays like that has to be made, man. You know, it's a momentum game. You make that play, man, that might turn the momentum. You score a touchdown next, you drop it. You kill the momentum. So we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Yeah, they get another shot. You don't see that very often from McKissick. Quick snap, Smith with time. Now he's forced to tuck it and run.
He had McKissick. He missed McKissick. He had him open early. It might have been a touchdown.
Pocket just kind of collapsed on him.
Quick snap. He caught him in man coverage. They was hesitating about who has McKissick. He was wide open. Usually Alex Smith does a great job reading man of zone and making a quick decision. He wanted to throw it over the middle there. Look at McKissick wide open.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley.
They're going to go for it.
Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This country loved their 49ers.
Pick up the first down if you can get to the
Guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Here's the Australian Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
Offense for 82.
That one will
5
bounce
yard
out of
penalty.
the back of the
Still
end
4th down.
zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Carolina kicked a punt down to the 2-yard line.
Ronald Jones will get it. Big hole. Jones gets by. Ronald Jones may go all the way. Being chased from behind. Does Jones have enough? Still on his feet. Ronald Jones, 98-yard touchdown.
The running play there going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. That's a trick for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the
High
football
snap for
again because
Smith.
you got
Pump
him on their
fake
heels?
over the middle. Tries to squeeze it into Logan Thomas.
And go play action and go for the big shot.
And he makes the catch. First down with Washington.
Huge play for Washington. And Alex Smith.
So from the 36
And if you remember,
now,
Barry,
first and
coming
10.
out of a 2-6 record. Might as well go for it as they get in there and it pays dividends. First touchdown of the day coming from J.D. McKissick.
And he'll be brought
This is the 2-point conversion. The touchdown by Corey Clement for Eagles was upheld, and Philadelphia is going for 2 to try and make this a 2-point game, and they get sacked. And now, I mean, it's still 3rd quarter, so you don't think about you only have so many trips again or only so many possessions. But now a field goal doesn't tie the game. So Doug Peterson knows something in his analytics and decided to go for it. And of course, they couldn't. Maybe they have a kicker injury that we don't know about. But Either way, they get stuffed, so it's a 4-point lead for the Giants. But how about that? Ronald Jones, 98-yard touchdown. We're checking to see. We know we've seen Derrick Henry had the 99-yard touchdown run. We're trying to see however many 98-yard touchdown runs there ever been. Amon Green had one back in the day. Amon Green had one. And Derrick Henry actually had a 98-yard as well. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after the touchdown, get the extra point twice. Okay, so 9-point lead, not 10 points for Tampa Bay. Teddy Bridgewater getting the football back. And that's one of the longest plays that Tom Brady's ever been a part of. I don't remember Tom Brady ever being a part of a 98 or 99-yard play in his NFL career. Wow, fun stuff there. You never know when it's going to break out, huh? 17-17 tie.
Love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. The receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Illegal shift, offense, that penalty declined. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, that penalty is accepted. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
I mean, this is just the challenge when you're facing Aaron Rodgers. You want to get personnel on the field, right? But unfortunately, he just sees it again. And you get caught with that extra man on the field. That's now twice today. Here was the shot to the legs. Josh Allen. In this day and age, the drop penalty.
And the reason why Aaron Rodgers was upset with the Quantum St. Brown and Malik Taylor, they didn't go. This is a free play, and they're standing on the line of scrimmage, not taking off.
A tough call, too, on the Jacksonville defense. There is Equanimeous St. Brown battling a knee injury. He does not have a catch today. Aaron Jones out of the 35.
Let's cut back because we told you that Carolina would get the football back in the game that's the highest scoring the afternoon so far, and it's intercepted. It's JPP, Jason Pierre-Paul with the interception. You don't see the pass rush specialist drop back that far very often, but he gets the interception. Tom Brady's back on the field in plus territory.
And Rodgers ran for a touchdown. I mean, he moves well in the pocket and isn't afraid to take off when he needs to. Either way, it's a 2nd and 5. Here comes Aaron Jones. Nice move. And it's inside the 35.
A lot of times, coaches will tell you,
no doubt,
got a couple of plays to show you on the defensive front. First for Philadelphia. I told you they were one of the best sackers in the NFL. Daniel Jones came in as the second most sacked quarterback in the NFL. He's been dropped a couple of times today. Murray got him on that one. Baker Mayfield took a deep drop and then gets dropped.
Niners up here 1st and 10
at the 33-yard line.
He's back to throw here to start the drive.
About this team being young and staying together through this losing streak.
And so much for that great field position to start the game.
On 3rd down and 3, Rodgers back it up and has to get rid of it. And looked like there was nobody open.
well, he threw to nobody. I mean, they're going to talk about this and whether this is intentional grounding.
2nd and 16 after the sack. Shotgun snap. He's going to drop this underneath to Mercer. Give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Looks like the 4th and 3 are going to be going for it here. This is again
give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to
direction
it and forcing
where we
it
have seen Rodgers throwing success. So at the 33-yard line on 4th down. You see how well they've converted. 8 out of 13 on 4th. This could be just trying to get them each other.
Running back Raheem Mostert.
Snap. Rodgers pocket.
Has to get 1st down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
receiver, Valdez Scantling,
this play was designed for him specifically.
when they're covering the slip.
You're going to go for it, just go big, right? It's in there, they're going to drive.
He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. They certainly need him involved. You said 2 catches, so if they can get him going to passing game, now Parker's running game, 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield instead.
Hey there, Kevin, not in the game during Tampa Bay's last 2 scoring drives, and he's not in there now. Panthers cornerback Dante Jackson. Jackson has been dealing with a toe injury for weeks now. While that toe injury is again proving troublesome, Jackson is now listed as doubtful because of it.
Yeah, that's a problem. Troy Bride's been filling in. Jackson, playmaker. Great interceptions. Brady's had a good day.
There might be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked.
It's still a third and
The play that you make, you feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
And boy, he got close. We'll see where they spot it. That's going to be the key.
Intercepted. Picked off
Right around that marker when he went out. What an effort by
his guys will get the football back.
Flying through the air.
So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Like
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team.
I just don't understand that defense. They had everybody backed up. You're going to rush 3, drop 8 in the coverage. But when you see somebody check down short,
Got it.
somebody has to respect that guy and kind of cheat up a little bit. And Cameron Brate made him pay. That's just a simple little check down. You can see everybody drop back in the coverage. But somebody has got to be aware of 84 out there.
Zach Kerr on the play. Well, Darryl, you hit it coming out ahead. Third down.
52 yards.
Tampa Bay has not been great from an offensive perspective, and Carolina has been putrid from a defensive perspective. And that's, look, that's the game. That was a third and 19.
Yeah, it just can't happen. You can't allow that. You should be forcing a field goal attempt right now, and those are the backbreakers. And it just seems like it's not a multiple group of things that are happening to the Carolina Panthers week to week. It's like one isolated area that they really struggle. Last week, Kansas City, it was penalties. This week, it's the third down matchup.
Man.
Perfect strike. Ooh, he's stacked up on the 5. He's still going. And gets down to the 4.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, knocking the running back a crease to run
Douglas
through.
and Mike Evans. And this is coming from a
Oh my
tight
God.
end spot. A
Get the
little wiggle at
fucking
the top
first
right there
down.
really separates.
He's taken down.
Just a little bit late with Justin Burris getting over to help
3
out.
yards and a fresh set of
Evans, 4
downs.
catches, 50 yards, and that is 500th catch of his career. And sets up a first and goal.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15.
Jones gets it right up the middle. Ronald Jones.
They don't need to run another play now.
Close, but a little short.
Warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Had a third and short for the Houston Texans, and playing power ball here with Duke Johnson.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Jones stacked up, trying to get outside. Nicely done. The Panthers run it. Gross Matos was there. Now third and goal.
And it's one of the guys that we've been talking about, Chris Godwin on the outside. Kind of came down. They turned one guy loose on the outside, and sometimes that's a good thing. Like let's put Ronald Jones one-on-one with a corner in the outside. But a good job making that tackle by Troy Bright Jr.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Byron Leftwich, the offensive coordinator for Bruce Arians, been with Arians for a while, including as a player.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2
9-point lead,
remaining
trying to add on a third and goal.
They'll run here with Moss.
They've got Brady in the backfield this time.
From the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout. That means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Brady threw his fastball that time, trying to get it to Tyler Johnson.
And he'll get in.
Keeping an eye on the 4-point lead for the Giants. Ball once more, and Miles Sanders.
Onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally.
Left him too much time. I was trying to kill that because I knew if I scored a little bit quicker, he'd have plenty of time to get on the field and score, and then he gets ball at half. So I was trying to kill more time and score. That way, at least he gets ball at half. Maybe I'd be up 7-0. But he's got plenty of time right now.
So it still is a 2-possession game.
And if he lives headlines on third downs today, this alone, 3 downs on the 20, 6 defensive backs on the field for the Giants. Wentz on third down. Giants rush 4. Wolverine with the catch, and the tackle is made by Darnay Cole. The ball popped out. It is ruled a catch.
Live in Cleveland, it's about vision first, and then getting to where your eyes can take you. Get your feet to where your eyes can take you. And he just a little jump cut to the right, made the guy miss. It sets us up.
54 yards rushing for Duke Johnson. On the 44 now. The Texans.
Here's the throw.
And they'll hand off to Johnson, but the Browns say, okay, enough is enough. And Mac Wilson was right there. No game.
Oh, man, I missed the tackle. Now, the only good thing about that is I have 1:36 and all 3 of my timeouts still. I had a feeling he was going to dump it to the running back. I was going to see if I thought I could maybe get to the quarterback before. He's going to go for 2, huh?
Than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it, and we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
It sounds like Randall Cobb in the middle of the field.
Oh man, I got stuck. Shouldn't have had that.
He scores on the long run, and he punches in the 2-point conversion from Gordon Mansfield. Here's Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Still a tie game there in Lambeau Field. 2nd and 7. Jake Luton flipping it out.
And then wide receiver out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Wow. Holy shit, that wind gust is huge.
Good receiver out of the backfield.
Wow, the wind is crazy right now.
It's 35 now of Cleveland. And a fake handoff to Procise. Watson has a little pass in the end zone, incomplete. Brandon Cooks was the intended receiver, and good coverage that time by Andrew Sendejo.
Yeah, so this is a good non-call. You're going to watch this Sendejo. He gets matched up man-to-man on Cooks, and that's a mismatch. So he stays to the top side, and look, that's no harm, no foul. He fell, and Cooks fell on top of him. You guys, right there, see that? It looks like Cook kind of gave a little bit of an arm anyway, so that's a good non-call.
But the clock wasn't even moving.
Little push, but as a judgment call, yeah, I like those.
I didn't hit that.
Every now and then you got a little defense.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Naturally, you say 2nd down and 10. And the pass to Procise. And he's not going anywhere. There are 4 Browns all around him. So Procise loses 2 yards.
3rd down coming up there in Cleveland in a moment. A 3rd and 9 just happened in Green Bay. Luton's back to pass, and you got to throw that one away. A couple of Packers, a couple of Packers right in his face.
Should have possession caught that.
Jags punted, and it went
Either way, I wouldn't have had the first down.
You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
3rd downs thus far.
Drive ends in just 3.
But now they got 12 yards.
Look at the top of your screen right here. Keep your eye on him.
Unfortunate in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and
Pitch it out to Brandon Cooks.
but still,
And Cooks not going to get there.
in a game like this,
But at least the Texans are in field goal range to look to tie the game. Kevin Johnson.
Into the 4th quarter now at Ford Field. Alex Smith, 3rd and 2, hands it off. J.D. McKissick.
49er offense just to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
Trying to get a touchdown to make it a 1-possession game.
On the first drive of the game, and that's been the only score in this game. But why not where you are? If you don't make it, they still have a long way to go. Fourth down and 2.
20 seconds to go in the first half.
After counting the quarterback speed.
To take a
And a
shot.
timeout.
Second and a yard from the 34.
Has been called.
He'll get this in the hands of Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds after
My lights are flickering.
the 40. That one a first down pickup
so
of 8.
effective as a route runner. Look at the speed, and with that kind of speed, every DB who lines up across from you is worried about being on sports. So you run all the rest of your runs off your speed.
Come on, man.
Then you run something short. He's also quick to get the small guy, so he brings a lot to the table.
Second and 10. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
Second and 10 from the 31. Gibson. This is Smith working out of the shotgun.
Open man is
Ball's
Kevin
tipped
Ford.
and caught. Great concentration by Isaiah Wright. Keep his eyes on that ball.
See how fast Alex Smith made that decision to throw that? That's because he knows his man coverage. You can look at where Trufant is lined up.
Double boxing in the action in Cleveland. Fourth and short coming up.
The first half.
Still able to make that catch with that tip.
Big Danny Shelton getting the hand on.
Now that'll be tipped in.
Run again on first down. Gibson picks up 8.
These guys have got back at the closing stages.
They are moving on this Detroit defense.
Drive here for Alex Smith. They able to score a touchdown here, man. Here we got what I came for, man. Ball game, baby.
Can you believe this is the first NFL game that Keith's been to since he stopped playing? Second and 2. Makes the handoff again. It's right. Oh, stretch in the end zone. So here is the kick by Fairbairn. No good. As he hooked it.
Here's Richie James on
46-yard field goal. Justin Coleman, who goes low and eventually forces him out of bounds. Leaping it on the ground. Gibson.
Same quick run, touchdown.
And in for the score. So this is the momentum swing that you were talking about. They got the big defensive stop. They marched down the field, and Antonio Gibson in for his second rushing touchdown of the season. Check that. 6 rushing touchdowns.
You see the replay on the left side of the screen from Ford Field at Lambeau Field. Just hit a big play in the Green Bay Packers. We'll rewind for you in a moment.
Soldiers just getting set. And let's check in with Joe.
Because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, they're faking people
and it's the guy who's been the main target. Well, I mean, look, Devontae Adams is always going to get his in this offense, but Marquez Valdez-Scantling has had himself almost a career day. That's his third grab, the 78-yard touchdown is what the bulk of his yardage came from. But 131 yards receiving for Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and that aforementioned touchdown.
All right, Matt LaFleur will make the ultimate call on that, whether he gets back in or not, as Jones remains the back on second and 10.
10 more there and another first down.
Jones into the crowd, so you have Edward Hayes from St. Brown. Malik Taylor up. Lazard inactive. Shepard with that shoulder injury. Darius Shepard also inactive.
First down throw.
I'll tell you, Aaron is a really good read on his body language of where he's at frustration-wise. And that first down little screen incompletion, yeah, he was upset about the incompletion, but again, Jacksonville is the one hitting. Those screens on the outside had not been going because Jacksonville's team set the tone.
Just inside the 25-yard line.
Extra pressure blitzes on. Rodgers. And it's intercepted. The throw was a little bit behind Valdez.
Wow, I think the Jaguars are 17-17 with the Packers right now. And they just picked off Aaron Rodgers.
And they really didn't get the mesh tight. And so Sidney Jones is never impeded. He never has to change his course when he's trailing. And that's what
The Green Bay Packers have been one of the cleanest turnover teams in all of football. Only 3 for the entire team for the entire season. And yet today, that is their second. That game is fully in place. We're getting close to the fourth quarter at Lambeau Field. In and out of the hands of Evans. Had his hands on it, couldn't haul it in, and so it brings up third.
Tampa Bay's got a good field position because look at this. For the second straight week, Carolina tried to fake punt with their punter throwing a pass. He's cocking his arm back like he was going to throw a pass. Joseph Charlton, last week it worked. When you put it on film, you don't get the bucks of this. They're going to scout that. They did. They slammed it and shut it down right there, and that's what gave Tom Brady and the Bucks plus territory field position.
That's not even a good read. There's two guys there, and they reward him with that.
This will be short. Godwin had the catch. Now what does Bruce Arians do? Field goal would still keep it a two-possession game technically, and he's got, looks like, the quarter break to decide what he wants to do here. Because that will take us to the end of the third. So a fourth down decision for Bruce Arians.
End of the third quarter there for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Up a couple of possessions there in Carolina. One of 5 games going on across the National Football League. In Carolina, they'll be in the fourth quarter. We're already in the fourth quarter in Detroit. We're in the fourth quarter in New Jersey. And 4 of the 5 games are one-possession games. 7-point lead for the Lions, 3-point lead for the Browns, 4-point lead for the Giants, and a tie game between the Packers and the Jags. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. We have reached the first of 2 witching hours for Week 10. When wins become losses, and losses become wins.
Stepping up and kind of side on to place the pass.
So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but he got
Third start defense inside the 10-yard line. This one from the 5, and it's on first down to Sanders out of the backfield. And Sanders with some elusive work on the outside to get around Tyler Fackrell, picks up 9 to the 14. I mean, Boston Scott is good, but Miles Sanders is a difference maker for this Eagles offense. It's no excuse. Boston Scott is a good QB, but Miles Sanders for this Eagle team that don't really want to go is
Actually, I think he gets the ball a little bit quicker. That does jump in a little bit more quickness.
Numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
Offense, number 81. 10-yard penalty.
It's still 3-0 Cleveland with a minute 51 left in the third. Wow.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough way to start a series at first.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Now that third down, 3rd and 17, that was all Baker Mayfield. His feet bought him the time, and that ball was right where it had to be. One probably the best play he's had all day.
Now first and 20. Back on the 39-yard line. Quick outside to Landry. Landry looking for room.
That's my fault.
For a game break now, and Kurt Menefee.
Well, the Green Bay Packers are having a little bit of trouble with Jacksonville, a little unexpectedly, if you will. Keelan Cole, his second touchdown of the day, 12-yard pass to Jake Newton. They get ready to go to the fourth quarter, all tied at 17. Been fun listening to you guys, Dick and Matt.
27 yards there on a very nice third down.
You're one of the originals, give or take a year, and so we love listening to you every week. Back at you.
No, I've been thinking about it, but
Kareem Hunt goes left wide to the top of his
haven't got it yet though.
on second down at 18.
There's no new Madden for it, so I don't know.
Good play there. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Moments ago in the Eagles-Giants game, low snap of Carson Wentz, and then right up the middle, the pressure comes, gets dropped.
I'm not in a hurry. I'll probably get it for Christmas or something.
Carson Wentz goes down there, still down by 4.
Jones able to make the catch. Very well done by Baker Mayfield.
So they got 10 yards out of it, Matt. They still need 8, however, on third down. And the final half minute of this third quarter.
Helping out his rack, right?
Now Hunt once again goes in motion, this time to the slot left.
After the touchdown pass.
Here comes pressure on Mayfield, and he has to fire it through. And the flag goes down.
Jarvis Landry there sold that one. I think it was Landry on the pass route as Fournette goes for no gain for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are in the red zone trying to get an insurance score here.
Offense ready to start their next drive.
This is how they got there, by the way. Last time we left them, they weren't
surrendered.
inside the 20. On 4th and 3, they went for it. The underneath route. Mike Evans getting it done. Tom Brady. We started the show by saying Tom Brady does not have back-to-back bad games, or rarely does. Here today has been clean.
They didn't have the offseason. That was Bruce Arians' biggest thing. We really didn't have the time to get Tom immersed into our offense and really teach him the details and the finer points.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Like I'm definitely not in a rush. I'll get it. I might even get it in a month or two, but I'm not trying to grab that yet.
And let's go back to that 4th down play and see where Mike Evans won. Right here. And you've got the pressure coming, so you got to get open quick. And there's your separation. Good job by the guys crossing. You can see Rasul Douglas have to come underneath and kind of get in that trail position as opposed to being to stay up on top and maybe undercut that route.
Maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as he leaves the quarterback's hand.
Another blitz coming. Brady. That time the pressure got home.
As he throws
the gamble pays off on the blitz for Carolina. They get home, and it'll be a 4th down and assumed field goal for the Bucs. Just now into the red zone are the Jacksonville Jaguars with a chance to take a 4th-quarter lead against the Green Bay Packers, who are trying to jockey for the #1 seed in the NFC here in the back half of the season.
Walking off the field.
So now Suckup has got 3 field goals, all under 25 yards. Will try for his 4th. They can still keep it a 2-possession lead if he hits it. But you need 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
You gotta get that up quicker, Allen. You got him wide open.
Jake Luton can keep it. Instead he flips it and drops. That was Dare Washington scored their last time out, making a 1-score game, and Stafford will get sacked on 3rd down. So the #1 pass defense in football, penalty taking defense. Oh, are they going to call a face mask? Did they call it? Oh boy! If they tapped on his face mask.
Look at that catch, Diggs. Just pulled it in front of him. Just in front of the DB. Should have been a better throw, though. Allen didn't throw that well at all. He had him open.
Still Allen going to give it to Morrow. Looking for Tyler Eifert there, and it's going to be 4th down.
Now San Francisco
Chase
going to call their 2nd timeout.
Who made one earlier.
Just under 90 seconds.
We'll come out and give it a shot. For Josh Lambo was back the game against Houston. They got hurt. He hurt his gluteus medius muscle.
Still about 3 yards shy.
That sounds like it hurts. I don't know. I guess the medius is maybe worse than the maximus. Either way, it sounds like it hurts. Signed off the Viking practice squad. Kicked for 3 teams over 11 games. From 31 yards away.
Try and run for this one.
A big hit to give the Jags
game, homie.
with just over 12 and a half to go.
You know, we have 6 games coming up in the late window. That's 12 teams currently warming up for their games, and the scoreboards of all those stadiums are going to show Green Bay trailing to the Jags at Lambeau Field in the 4th quarter.
Wow, Green Bay is losing to the Jaguars right now.
We could be on the brink here. It'll be a 1st down on the 13 of the Texans.
I remember a coach in a previous stop telling me, you got to win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent.
Here's Chuba getting going up the middle and tripped up at the 9.
I love the way Chubb runs with his eyes. See how everything was designed to go to the right-hand side, and everybody started to flow, and he keeps his eyes right where it's supposed to be and comes back inside.
1,
J.J. Watt
that you're getting stronger
getting up,
and dominance is
finally
starting to take
shaking it
over,
off
right? The
here.
way
Got
that you
hurt.
close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football.
J.J. Watt was working against the tight end.
And they closed him out with a big
And he got rolled up on his back. Teller's own guy.
Watt stays in there. Second down and 6.
Hey, we're going to go double. 180.
And here's John going the other way, going into the end zone. Touchdown Browns. First TD of the game.
Dick, what we just talked about, it's all about his eyes and his visions. Great job. You get everybody going one way.
No problem. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was a little bit of entertaining football there for you. This third down was the biggest play of the game.
That's exactly what he does.
He dropped off with D Ford. Went to pretend like he was going to cover Diggs. Tried to circle back underneath the angle route.
Back in the lineup and back into the end zone. The Giants
I have Diggs.
approaching a goal-to-go opportunity.
I don't know if Bosa's got that ability where he makes people, like his pressure rating is further away or whatever it is. He has him open, but he throws it a little bit to the left too far.
Schwartz.
Look at that.
Hands to the face. Defense, number 49. 5-yard penalty on that. And we're here in Carolina right now as they have a first and goal. We'll show you why in a moment.
It could have been a pick or a catch.
Davis. Can't find much.
Quality was
Monte David was there. So
oh, they gave me a survey.
So Carolina looking to get back in the game here.
Look at what we've got here. This is Trenton Cannon, the kickoff return man for Carolina. Caught it a couple yards deep in the end zone. Breaks a tackle. Cuts through a couple would-be tackles at the 40. He's over midfield. He's got one man to beat.
I don't know. I think both are pretty balanced. I'm going to say both really pretty
That is the
balanced.
second 98-yard play we have seen here today. That was a 98-yard kickoff return. And it was 2 in this game, of course, with Ronald Jones scoring the other one.
Fake to Davis. Bridgewater. Locking out, collapsing, looking to run, spinning, diving.
Touchdown, Bridgewater.
Touchdown is a signal.
Yep.
Teddy Bridgewater spinning his way home from 3 yards out.
11-6%.
We're going to see a replay of Teddy Bridgewater lunging for the goal line, upper left-hand corner here. And, oh, how beautiful is that? I think he kept his knee off the ground, put his hand down, his left hand to brace himself. That is a professional touchdown by Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, touchdown Bridgewater.
And Carolina is not done yet. Upper right-hand corner of the screen. Alex Smith throwing.
Probably can get one more in before the game.
Play on this one is the question. He thinks he did. Washington can tie this thing up with a touchdown. On the bottom of the screen, you will see, offense staying on the field. Teddy Bridgewater and the guys going for 2. Going for 2 here.
On the fake. Bridgewater with some pressure and trouble. Tries to get it away, and it's incomplete. And that's it.
On 2nd and 13, Jones off the play fake down the sideline looking for Ingram, and Ingram trying to pull it in with one hand, but he's out of bounds. This is a dangerous area for Evan Ingram down in the red zone working on Mills, number 21, who does good
Washington
job.
beat him with a punch. First and goal.
Wow, Washington came back against Detroit? Wow, they were down 24-3. Who's worse at blowing leads, the Lions or the Falcons? Oh my gosh.
Run for Antonio Gibson, his second of the game, and we're an extra point away. 13 from the 17 of the Eagles. 8.5 to play in the fourth. And Jones checking it down to Dion Lewis, and Lewis well defended. That's Trayvon LeBlanc, who made the good one.
Little game rewind. Watch the. You saw Evan Ingram. It was out of bounds, and it was clearly out of bounds. But look at the hands or hand he showed on this play here. Watch this angle. This is some old Odell Beckham Jr. Giants type stuff. Snatch. Grabs it. Foot lands clearly out of bounds, but we had to show you that one more time. That's the best pass we might see all day.
This one is on the shoulder of Josh Sweat, preventing him from getting to Daniel Jones. Let's see if the win plays happen. 35-yard try for Grant Goodell as right down the middle.
The Giants. We have action across the National Football League right now. 3-point deficit for the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, Robert Tonyan found a soft spot in between a couple of Jags DBs and move the sticks for a first down. Green Bay trying for a fourth quarter comeback here. Let's go live to Lambeau Field.
Where the Packers get to the outside, right? Jacksonville's done such a nice job setting the edge, being the more physical team. But that's done a beautiful job to secure the edge and finally give Jones some green grass.
That's the best run of the day for Green Bay. A 20-yarder. Adams, bottom of your screen. It's at the 10. First and goal Packers.
Aaron Rodgers before this time at 3-7.
Exactly what the Packers needed was a drive down the field, and we'll pick them up on a goal to go in a moment. Deshaun Watson, and his receiver didn't help him on that one. A little bit behind Randall Cobb, but the ball hits the grass, and that was third down, so punted away. Cleveland looking pretty good there in the fourth quarter now with a 10-0 lead. Green Bay trying to take the lead here. It's first and goal.
Defensively, that can just be so discouraging.
Rodgers has it. What a fake. And for the end zone, high touchdown.
What a catch, Devontae Adams. Wow.
Touchdown of the season.
Simply beautiful. The entire concept, the action. You look at Aaron Rodgers, he hides this ball on his hip as if he's handing it off. He knows Devontae Adams, he's not even really running right now. He's lulling the defender to sleep, comes back out, goes and high points it. That's where his basketball IQ comes in and his jumping ability. Great play, great catch, and much needed for the Green Bay Packers.
He worked the rookie C.J. Henderson.
He almost missed that extra point.
Were leading 24-3 in this game over Washington, and now they find themselves in a tie with less than 6 minutes to go at Ford Field.
There he goes, right side.
Tracked out of bounds by Kevin Lewis.
Good active there. Not that backfield.
Stephon Diggs. 72 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Ball 11 times.
We'll go ahead and strap in. Less than 2 minutes in. Had the scoring to one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
117 yards of scrimmage.
Urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they
Swift again,
absolutely
keep it
did.
on the ground. There's nowhere to go. He is just swallowed up. That Washington
Now the try here for the extra
so
point.
stout. Sean Dion Hamilton.
It's
Downhill.
we're all tied
In his gap.
at
That's what
7
Coach talked about last night. Talked about linebacker being in their gap. He was in his gap. Really a gap. You'd be surprised when he plays it.
Ron Rivera said
leave it at 7
felt like they've
now as
been
they
playing
kick it
hesitant.
away.
They haven't been going downhill and shooting those gaps. And Sean Dion
And that one will
listen
bounce
to
out
that
of the
play.
back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Stafford complete just shy of the first down to Marvin Jones.
Lions trying to get a first down on that one. This was a third and short for Tom Brady. Working with the lead, trying to work some clock. Antonio Brown. Contact as the ball came, and Brown caught it mistakes for the Bucs.
Against the Giants, but it sounds good. That's something you want out of your quarterback.
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds great. But
really nice
your
job
quarterback
there.
has not tackled that
Allowing him to get to
catch
the
the
perimeter.
football.
But that means
I don't
your
want my
defensive
quarterback.
ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job
Swift with room. First down and then some, down to
After the
the
run for a yard, here comes
36-yard
second
line.
and 9 from the 26.
Swift over 100 scrimmage yards with that nice run there. Carson Wentz needs a touchdown to tie this up more than midway through the fourth quarter. Richard Rodgers catch for a first down Philadelphia.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game
I think he might be upset with himself for going out of bounds.
That type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts him in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can sting them there, that opens things up for
already in field goal range.
That's right. Their big tight end is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right.
Back up inside. Man, he has done a nifty job hurdling people with those little jump cuts.
Swift is showing some skills, is he not? Tom Brady, another third down, another pass to Antonio Brown, another catch, another first down. Tampa Bay, yep, AB, that's looking like the old AB there, getting fired up, adding some energy to that offense. Bucs, if they can get a touchdown there, will go a long way to taking it deep into the fourth quarter with a Tampa Bay lead.
Lucky us. 24-24, second and 1 coming up here for Matthew Stafford and the Lions offense.
Bill 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Again, keeping it on the ground, and again, he runs for the first down.
That was a Chase Young throwing DeAndre Swift down to the ground. A couple of rookies that look like they got bright futures in front of them on that play. So you see the situation on the left side of the screen. Less than 3 minutes remain in Detroit. That is the least amount of time out of all 5 games here going on currently in the National Football League. Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Buccaneers into the red zone. Inside the 10, Mike Evans dives. Looks like it's going to be first and goal, Tampa Bay.
It always is punch counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage?
It's too big for this guy. So, some guys make it that start, they might know it's in there. He's taking advantage of it. He's making the most of his start. He's active.
So defensively, you think
He's active, and he got some going.
Megan, you have more on Swift?
Yeah, you know, when we spoke with Matthew Stafford, he said the thing he's most impressed about is how calm Swift stays. He said, it's fun for me. I hand off the ball, and I watch him use his athletic gifts, and see him just really...
Snead. Certainly looks like he's in.
There's a signal. Touchdown.
Past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, the big thing is we were waiting to see how Tampa Bay would perform. You could see how frustrated, how mad they were, how poorly they played against New Orleans last time. And what was the response going to be? And not just the response, you know, for the game, but during the course of the game. I mean, this has been bad.
He said he got a pep talk from his mom, who was actually maybe more of questioning, why don't you have more sacks?
She want to see her baby go. All she knows is the whole state Chase Young.
On the ground, this is T.J. Yeldon. That is going to have the first down at about the 48.
Swift, Cleveland with the football and a 10-point lead. Kareem Hunt will go off right tackle and gain a first down for the Browns. We got a couple pressure points. Obviously, the tie game there in Detroit, 24-24. Put that on the left side of the double box. There are now less than 5 minutes remaining at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's 4th and 10. The Eagles need a touchdown to tie this game. 1 for 1 today, minus 15 on the year.
Help the team very much unless of course you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception.
Giants bring pressure. Wentz to the sideline. Deflected away. That's Bradbury. Got in front of Rager. Swung to the side. And the turnover on downs will give it back to the Ravens.
Numerous times the time came up. 24, now 39 for his counterpart, Matthew Stafford.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And this runs up a gain of 4 to the 31.
Has to get rid of it. Nothing there.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because
good coverage by that number one ranked pass defense.
Great job. Just doing the job. Sprint out to the right. Curl flat. Zone defender. He dropped right up to where Matthew Stafford was trying to throw the football. So great job just doing your job.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
The kind of game he's had so far, you have to know that on third down,
they switched to short second, so for big yards that stopped the clock, allowing Washington to defense fell asleep with his wrist on that one. Well over 2 minutes and a timeout to work with his hands. So Detroit up by 3, and that was from 37 yards out.
Lions do their job and get points to retake the lead. But ladies and gentlemen, Alex Smith is getting the football back in his first start in 2 years since the gruesome leg injury took him out of the NFL, and some people thought out of professional sports forever. But he's all the way back into the starting lineup and now gets a chance to be a hero on the road in the fourth quarter of an NFL game. Jake Luton with a dangerous pass there. Green Bay now has the lead, and they'll put this away with a turnover of the rookie quarterback. We're on these 2 games live. We're going to watch that Giants-Eagles game. New York needs a couple of first downs to wind the clock and get into the locker room with a victory in the NFC East.
As there was some contact here, they're discussing a whole lot of contact, I think, between Sullivan and Cole, and whether or not it was a hold, a pass interference, or just incidental contact.
7 penalties have been accepted on Jacksonville. Only 3 on Green Bay, but each has had a touchdown come off the board because of an offensive holding penalty.
At the 17-yard line.
So
and it appears that he was going to Chris Conley on the out route along the sideline.
There's no foul for pass interference as the ball was tipped. Golden play, third down.
Just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
Ball deflected.
Maybe a wise call not
Did
to
not
take a
work that
sack
way.
in this moving field that brings up
The line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and Doug Marrone is saying it was tipped, but it's tipped by the guy that was holding my receiver.
Oh, well, that part, yeah, that's so he's got a legitimate argument.
Yes.
I thought Doug Marrone yelling about the contact on his receiver on that play that did not draw a flag. And you'll see that Washington
the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Play out of bounds. I'm not sure, but here we go. 2:30 left. 1 timeout for the Washington football team. They did get a penalty at the end of the kickoff. Bad mental mistake.
We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that
Smith. Downfield for Logan Thomas. He was open. Got one hand on it, but couldn't push it in. Told you the Giants want to get a couple of first downs, wind this clock with a 7-point lead. Daniel Jones up top, and good adjustment. Darius Slayton hauling it in 39 yards on third down. Great job by the G-men there. They're feeling good. 3 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the Giants-Eagles game.
Right on that play-man coverage. I know the system.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here's Smith, pressure coming on 2nd down. Complete to Sims, loses his footing, and that's going to go for about 6.
Little cover 2 there. You drop that zone. You drop it, you play cover 2, you have to tackle well.
Come on.
As they get the stoppage with over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
But there's a flag on the play.
Man, see, Trufant is expecting help. This is the second time he's arguing with teammates over where's my help in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's difficult I'm the help in the middle, but not just helping you. I'm helping him. I'm helping him. So they just go off what they see.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more.
They want to send this
inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an
Really good hands in the face. Offense number 72. After this, it's the goal line.
This game's a
third
little
down.
late.
This is the 2-minute warning at 1:56.
so that's David.
Here's a key third down for the Giants. They play it conservative and run it. They obviously lose a yard on the play, and it's the last timeout. The Eagles have just burned their final timeout with 3 minutes and 11 seconds.
Just a clean shot on Wayne Gallman. Nothing you can do right there. Jim Schwartz is doing all he can do to make it as long a field goal as possible by getting a TFL or tackle for loss.
Big field goal attempt here for Graham Gano, looking for his 20th consecutive made field goal. That would move it into a tie for the second longest streak in Giants history. Albert Rosas hit 20 straight between 2018 and 2019.
This is about the Giants being able to finish, right? To take it to a two-possession game.
44-yard try for Gano.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
And the kick by Graham Gano just missed.
The ball was tipped after the pass interference. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half,
Defense, number 39. The ball will be placed at the 38-yard line. Results in a first down. Game clock operator. Game clock, 6 minutes and 27 seconds. Jacksonville wins the timeout. Does not charge. Wins the challenge. Does not charge timeout.
All right, Sean Smith had a long explanation there. There was kind of a convoluted sequence where Doug Marrone thought he could benefit his team with a challenge flag. I'm not sure we're going to be able to show you and explain everything that went on. It was a strange one, to suffice it to say, but they still ended up calling pass interference here in this game. Trailing team with the football. The Giants field goal puts them up 2 possessions, and Philadelphia has no timeouts, so Big Blue is in good shape. But a rookie quarterback at Lambeau Field here with a chance to be a hero.
We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been
Completes at the 45. Whistle that sounded on Chris Conley. Nice catch on the run.
It's a good thing he's got a lot of arm strength because the accuracy in this weather today has been a problem. And these receivers, because the ball's thrown so hard, Greg, still at least have a chance to make a play for him.
Nice looking firework.
Yeah, I think he's done a great job all afternoon adjusting to the wind.
No gain on the play.
Not afraid to put it up. 28 attempts, 10 fewer than last week, but still just under 6 minutes to go. Robinson carries. Robinson is working on his third.
Out of the 2-minute warning timeout. This is 3rd and 13 after the penalty was accepted by Detroit.
Detroit breaks 4. Smith up the left side. Terry McLaurin makes the catch. First down, Washington.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Alex Smith now with 352 passing yards.
Great route by McLaurin here. It looked like they played a 2-man.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And this
Straight
will move the
ahead,
chains
first down.
again as the tackle's going to be
James
made at the
Robinson.
49ers 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Forced out to his left.
Ball on the
Going
34.
deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Kissing.
Checking with our referee.
Picks up 6.
That time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty
J-Rob
tough.
Curse on the
So
tackle.
illegal forward pass
Matt
also
Patricia definitely
costs him
going
a
with it.
down.
No, a
And
bunch of
now
man
it's
coverage
2nd
on the
and
drive,
long.
whether it's 2-man.
Jump
In
play.
a double
Over 100 yards for Robinson.
By Tavarius Moore. And a big turnover there.
Smith throwing again.
The first half
For the tight end,
that's
O'Shaughnessy.
not going to help matters at all. An interception.
Throw
here
with the
in the
little
opening
Throws
drive.
Amadio Ruari.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. You know, he's really upset on
Great
their
man
team.
coverage.
The defense already trailing. They're going to be counted on to
Watching
try and hold that
the
score
Houston
at least where it
Texans
is.
as
Officially, it's
Deshaun
a 1-yard
Watson
loss. That's going to bring up
gets
2nd
sacked,
and
but he
11.
gets rid of the football. Boy, that was just a gopher ball. Somebody go grab it. Randall Cobb did. Houston needs 2 scores, though. Less than 5 minutes remain in Cleveland.
Pressure coming on him. He steps up and throws. Well thrown.
Smith looking for McLaurin.
He had the right read. Man coverage when you want to work those rub, those crossing routes. McLaurin had him beat. He might almost got a little quick in there. He had a shoulder rub through all that traffic.
The
Rush was able to get there and make that throw a little bit low.
This is it.
4th and 4, game on the line.
Losing yardage to the
Play the game right here, Dan.
Washington, if they can pick up the first down, they have one timeout to work with. If the Lions hold them here, they win at Ford Field for the first time this year.
That makes things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
That second down play nets a -4.
That's it. Again, he was looking for McLaurin. Desmond True finding coverage, but you have a flag down.
Pass interference on the
Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
I thought it was great coverage by True.
Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And they'll get this on the screen.
Pass interference. Defense number 23. Ball is placed at the spot of the foul. First down, Washington.